Today, we're talking about why so many people fail at investing and what you can do about it. Join me today.
Investing Secrets with Kevin Attride.
Today, I'm answering the question, why do so many fail at investing? This is not a really complicated answer, but I think you really want to hear the answer. The wealthiest Americans utilize private banking. I recommend the experts at Living Wealth when you're ready to implement this strategy. I boil it down to 3 points. The first is failure in others. Too many people place their trust in their financial advisor, or in an investment house, or in a firm that is going to take their money and investment. Too many people are just blindly handing their money over without any due diligence, without any research, without any thought to how they're going to track the performance of the institution, the organization, or the person managing their money. That's first and foremost, and I see it all too often. There's a lack of accountability. Second is a failure in yourself. Too often, people think that they can just pick a hot stock pick, or they can invest in a piece of real estate and everything's going to go fine. Everything's going to be great because the person who told them knows what they're talking about, and they're confident that this investment, this company, this piece of real estate is going to do great without doing any research or due diligence or educating himself or herself. Ultimately, when you invest, you need to make sure that you understand the fundamentals of the organization you're investing in, whether that be a stock or a private placement, whether you're investing in a business, whether you're putting your money into real estate. You need to make sure that you're doing your due diligence. Plus, many investors are not educating themselves to the level they need to. Watching material just like this, reading books, listening to podcasts, going to conferences. Too often I see investors failing because they are not adequately equipped themselves. Lastly, I see people failing at investing because a system that is too often broken and not set up for success. Let me ask you the question, how often do you see people, or do you know of anyone who's gotten wealthy just investing off the stock market? Maybe you do. Maybe there's a few really successful investors. I'm sure you're not likely to know Warren Buffett personally, but I know lots of people who have placed their money in the stock market and not done that well in their lives. True, they've saved up money over many, many years, but I wouldn't call that getting wealthy. Saying that is a great success, I don't necessarily believe the system is well positioned to make the average investor successful. There's too much hedge fund money and too much manipulation for us to see people getting wealthy simply off the stock market. There are other avenues, but you also have to think about the tax ramifications of your investment as well. And so I so often see a system that is rigged for the ultra wealthy and not for those who are of middle income or have an accredited investor status that allows them to further their wealth. It takes careful planning, careful strategy, and the tactics to implement your plan to get there. So I hope that this was really helpful, but if you want to dive a little deeper, I think I have something else that can help. And there are more investing secrets that are quite powerful for you to build and maximize your wealth. As a matter of fact, I've created a free guide to help you to be more effective in your investing journey. It's called The Top Investing Hacks the Exclusive Rich Are Not Telling Us. And I want you to take action right now by clicking the link in the description below. I want you to have this exclusive access so that you can understand the strategies and the tactics the rich use to maximize and grow their wealth. All right, it's time for you to experience financial freedom.
The information contained in this episode are opinions not to be used as individual guidance. As always, consult your own financial team for your investment decisions.